Hey, good evening. As you can see, some things have changed since yesterday. I've evolved my Feebas into a Milotic, as you can see. Yeah, I did that last night. I figured, well, hey, I've been walking around with this guy for quite some time now. Might as well evolve it now. Now is a good time as any. Let's go for this Grimer here. Speaking of Grimer, I'll show you something in just a second. Gotcha. As you can see, I've got 70 candy. I can evolve this Grimer, but I'm choosing not to because look at that. I also I powered up my Milotic as much as I could with all the Stardust that I have. That's why, as you can see, it's at 20,000 and was at 100,000 yesterday. The reason I did that is, look at this. It's got really good IVs. So let me see. Let's see if I can max it out. Yep, I think that's the maximum. So there we go. At least that's the maximum I can power it up at my current level. But it's pretty good. It's got Dragon Tail and Surf. Not a bad combination of moves there. Doesn't really do much in trainer battles besides the regular stuff, but I love this shiny coloration, by the way. Much better than the regular Milotic. Not really a big fan of this Pokemon in general, but the shiny form looks really good. I love that they switched the red parts of the head there with the blue parts. They kind of reversed the colors. That's really nice. But what I really love about this Pokemon is the tail. I much prefer this tail than the original coloring of the tail. Not you, Arcanine. If only the rest of the body wasn't so pale, such a pale color, I might have actually. This might have been actually a perfect shiny. However, I was going somewhere with this. Yeah. So yeah, recent. I hatched an Alolan Grimer. At first, I thought it was a shiny, so I kind of just jumped in my seat. But then I noticed that it's got the poison around its mouth. So yeah, it's not a shiny. It's just an Alolan form. Funny how shiny Grimer looks exactly like Alolan Grimer, and shiny Alolan Grimer looks like regular Grimer. It's kind of weird, but let's evolve it anyways into a Muck. And now I have. By the way, this one has awesome IVs, and I'll show you guys in just a second. After it evolves, of course, I hatched it from a regional egg. I don't know what people's problems are with Alolan Muck. I think this looks awesome. Seriously. Especially love the effect of the colors changing as it moves. I think it's awesome. Anyways, as I was saying, boom! It's got 2 perfect IVs and 1 almost perfect IVs and 3 stars. Now, if I had more Stardust, I would have powered it up, but just, you know, out of professional curiosity. Okay, so maybe not as powerful as some of my other powerhouse Pokemon, but still very solid. It's got a great typing. Its only weakness is ground, basically. I mean, because it's poison dark, so both types kind of negate the other one's weaknesses. It's a good Pokemon. It's a very good Pokemon. Now, you guys might be wondering, am I gonna do the same thing that I did last night? Well, kinda. course, I'm gonna go to these gyms and see if, actually, no. I'm assuming they still have the same Pokemon from yesterday, so it wouldn't be a good idea to try to challenge them. To switch out my Pokemon with theirs. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to already the end of the street and buy myself some food. Because why not? I can. I've got the money for it. I finished the morning shift. This is my second morning shift in a row, which means tomorrow is the night shift, which means I have some time. And I usually do this on when I finish my second morning shift. I take advantage of the extra time that I have to order some food or takeout or whatever, fast food, you know, rather than just quickly make something to eat and then take a shower and go to sleep. I just take my time, you know. I don't need to be in much of a hurry. Whoa, yeah, I hate this area because the lights are always messing with the camera shot over there. Let's get out of here. Let's get this guy. Maybe I should do this. Go away, please. Thank you. Noisy. Got it. Now that we've reached the gym area, well, I almost thought that my Milotic's tail was a Pokemon. I thought it was a Pidgey for a second. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. I'm pretty sure this gym where the Executor is was a blue gym when I got here. Or at least when I got off the bus before I started recording. So yeah, someone's been busy. Oof. Yeah, way too many strong Pokemon for me to fight. Which is why I'm choosing not to. Since I already got a bunch of Pokemon in gyms already, I'll be fine. I don't need the money that bad. Pokemon is fine. That's interesting. 3 starters in the same gym. Not very good diversity of types, by the way. 2 fire types and 2 grass types. 3 of which happen to be starters. There's only one Executor, but it's probably... Yep, it's her again. I gotta take a chance. Because if I battle this Executor and send it back to her and put my Pokemon in here, she's gonna battle Pokemon I put in here, just like she did with this Abomasnow yesterday. And put that one in here, and... just a colossal waste of time, if you ask me. Let's catch this Roselia. Oh, wait. Yep, my Pokemon storage is full. I need to expand my Pokemon storage. So I'm gonna just get rid of all the Pokemon that I can't evolve. Like this Grimer, because I just evolved the other Grimer into Mach. Now these Pokemon don't evolve. By the way, look, I found a Cyndaquil at work, just randomly in the parking lot. It's a pretty rare Pokemon, so kind of interesting. I don't have much of a use for Ditto. Oh, Swablu needs 400 candy to evolve, so I'm not gonna do that. So the Woodruff on a Remoraid, that's rare. I'm not gonna erase that one because I think it's my only Remoraid. Or maybe it's the second one, but I just gotta figure out which of these is better, so that I could what's the word I'm looking for? See which one is better, which one I can invest in. I'm gonna get rid of this Gligar because first of all it needs an evolutionary stone, and I don't really have one at the moment. But beyond that, I already have a couple of really good Gligars that I want to evolve, so no need for a third wheel, right? Oh, you can see more Pokemon that need evolutionary stones to evolve, like these two. Tropius, which doesn't evolve. Is there a reason I kept this Survivor? No, actually, I remember you just randomly showed up last night. Anyways, get rid of all these guys. All the ones that I can evolve, I'm gonna evolve them later. Got this mission that I'm waiting to claim after midnight, obviously. I think I've stayed here long enough. Can I get to the final gym? There's a slacking in there. I can feed it to the candy later. For the candy. So yeah, my day's been pretty good. Well, accidentally overslept. It happens, you know. You get tired, you go to sleep a little later than you expected. So you don't wake up the next morning. I don't even think I heard my alarm clock go off. One of them, anyway. Yes, I have 2 alarm clocks because I'm that troublesome. I'm that problematic in waking up. So yeah, I woke up late. I had to take 2 buses to get to work, and a taxi after that. It's definitely unpleasant, I'll say that. And not the best way to start the morning. Regardless, finally got to work. There wasn't much to do for the first half of the day, and then the second half of the day got kind of rough. Not gonna lie. What happened? Did the game freeze again? Oh no, I hate it when this happens. It's this dang recording app. Hold on, I'll talk to you guys in a second. Okay, so seems to be working now. No idea what the problem was, but well, I guess it's the usual excuse. The recording app is putting too much strain on the phone and blah blah blah. Yeah, you guys already know the drill. So as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted, the second half of the day at work today got pretty rough. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, it was kind of hard, but I mean, we're kind of used to it by now. Nothing we haven't been through already, at work at least. Obviously, I can't can't really disclose what actually happened, but let's just say it was a ton of work, especially towards the end there. But we got through it, and the work day was over at the end. That's what matters, really. So yeah, I'm actually feeling pretty energetic right now, much more than I should be probably, because I've just had a long hard day at work. But maybe part of the reason I am feeling so energetic today was because I overslept, so I had more time to sleep and charge my battery. Being energetic today is important because they've got something to do after this. You'll probably, if you're for whatever reason you're one of the people who actually follow my stuff, I got a Schmodown recording that I gotta do. Reaction to one of the more recent matches, the Warfather versus Greg Alba. Unfortunately for me, I think I already know who won. I don't know, I was checking some of the stuff in the Schmodown website, and I think I got spoiled on the ending there. I'm not gonna say who won, but yeah, I gotta doing that. I gotta learn to stop checking the Facebook group and the official website on the day or a day after a match was posted onto the YouTube channel. I gotta stop doing that. Just keep spoiling the ending to myself. Now I know that the results are not the most important part of a Schmodown match. It's the journey to get to these results that's really the important part. But still, I love watching Schmodown matches, not having any idea who wins or loses. Whatever. That's my rant for today, I think. Did the camera freeze or something? I'm not moving for some reason. The game is still working. Oh, it fixed it. It fixed itself. I don't know what happened there. But yeah. No. Oops, I'm stepping on some stuff. It's making some noise in the background. There it goes again. The camera freezes for some reason. Oh, that's Pokemon that weren't here before. At least I didn't see them. And of all the Pokemon that I clicked on, it happened to be a mine. And whatever. Now, the reason I want to do the Schmodown reaction recording tonight is because later today they're gonna have 2 Schmodown matches on the Twitch channel, both of which are from the Star Wars tournament. There's Adam Witt versus Laura Kelly, and Andrew DeMolanta versus Joseph Scrimshaw. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to watch them today. Actually, to be honest, I'm not even sure they'll be on the Twitch channel by the time I get back home, but definitely tomorrow. Which means tomorrow, I'm going to have to watch both matches and upload both of them to my channel, unfortunately. I hate working on a tight schedule like that, but I mean, I chose to do these reactions, even though I already knew, I was completely aware that they weren't the best thing for my work schedule. Now, if last week's match wasn't postponed, it would have been easier for me, I'm not gonna lie, because last week I had the perfect time window, which doesn't really happen all that often, that I could have watched the match with no problem and easily uploaded without any delay, because I usually, and I always say it when I do this more than reaction videos, I always mention that I've watched it a few days late, and I always write it in the Facebook group whenever I post one of those. But yeah, it's unfortunate, but it's because of my work schedule. I'm working shifts, and it's not easy to schedule myself recording my Schmodown reactions when I'm with this crazy schedule. So yeah, that's part of the annoying parts of life, but I mean, I'd much rather have a job that pays well, even if it means ruining my schedule for other stuff, than not have a job or good pay to just, you know, do my YouTube stuff. I mean, I would much prefer it if my my YouTube channel was my regular job, but that ain't the case right now, and it's not gonna be for a while. So all I gotta do is just, you know, suck it up and keep doing what I'm doing, I suppose. Shop it. Found a shiny shop in a while back. That's a funny thing to say, a shiny shop it. But I think it actually has really good IVs, and I actually evolved it into a bayonet, and started to power it up. So maybe collect me some shop it candy. It's a good idea right now. Shop a bit, and it evolves with 50 candy. So I mean, if I save up enough Stardust, I can use a lot of the candy to power it up without, you know, just having to evolve a shop it for experience points. Friends playing this game just today or yesterday got to level 40, which is awesome. That's obviously where I'm aiming. That's where everyone playing Pokemon goes, I suppose. Well, one of the main goals, at least. But yeah, I think the game just froze again. Gonna keep walking towards that tree over there, and oh nope, it's fixed. It fixed itself. I've noticed that sometimes, even though on the screen it looks like the game or the camera froze for a few seconds, later when I actually work on this video, it turns out it's not. They didn't freeze. It just looks that way to me right now when I'm recording this. So it'll be interesting to see if the game actually froze during this entire time. Now it's kind of funny because according to the game, my character stayed. Whoops, sorry about that. My character stayed in the same spot. Hasn't moved a single step. But meanwhile, I've been walking this entire time. I actually got to the fast food restaurant that I wanted to go to. Now I'm gonna turn the game off and the camera off. I'm gonna give the game some time to rest. In the meantime, I'm gonna order some food. I'll review some of the Pokemon that I caught on my way here. Transfer some of them to make some room, and I'll see you guys on the other side of me getting my food. So sorry for the lags, but it's part of the recording at this point. See you in just a second. So yeah, here we are back again. had some time. Hold on. Just making sure the audio is still on. Anyway, so yeah, I got me food, so that's nice. And well, I switched off the. I turned the phone off completely. I just let it rest for a while to get cooled off. Then I switched it back on again. And reactivated the game and everything. So everything's working smoothly so far. Just hope it stays that way. Because I don't wanna, you know, pause the recording and start a new recording every 10 minutes or so. If I'm gonna make this a regular series, that is, which I'm planning to. Just, you know, need to get an audience first. But you know, if you make enough shows, eventually someone will start watching these regularly. Now, as you can see, we seem to be stuck in the same problem that we had in the previous part of this recording, because the character is just standing there, stuck in the same place, not moving anywhere. I'll be honest, it's starting to annoy me. This is gonna be a regular thing now. Oh, at least we get closer to that gym now. 2 evolutions. Maybe we should put one of our guys in here. By the way, I hatched an egg. That's why I got another egg just now. I hatched. You know what? Let's put muck in there. Just to. Nope. Let's put muck. Just to ruin the. This is to ruin the fun of having 2 evolutions in the same place. I'm evil. Anyways, I hatched an egg while I was standing there. I also transferred a bunch of Pokémon, about 50 of them. That's why I have so much extra room to catch more. Unlike this annoying mining here. But yeah, what I've been trying to say is that I hatched a Lillipup from an egg. And I got a bunch of candy for it, and I'm going to evolve that Lillipup into a herdier and probably transfer it, because, you know, I need the XP, but I don't necessarily need the Pokemon to do it. I'm going to use a pin-up area on this one, because those of you who remember, if you've actually been watching this, a few days ago, around this area to be precise, where I'm actually walking here right now, I hatched Galarian Zigzagoon, which I've evolved into a Linoon since, and now I just need some candy to evolve it into an Obstagoon. I'm kind of curious to see how the Pokédex is going to look once I have my first Galarian evolution. Not necessarily just the Galarian form. That's pretty interesting to me. Oh, come on, Sudi. So yeah, not much else left to talk about. Speaking of Sudowoodo, by the way, which I just caught finally. You guys ever follow that leak that said that Sudowoodo was going to have a Galarian form? That it was going to be a pure grass type? And it was going to be an actual tree? Ironically, it would still make sense with the name Sudowoodo, because it's technically still not a tree, it's a Pokemon, but I wanted to see that so bad. That's why you should never follow leaks, guys. I mean, it's fun, it's cool to speculate, but they don't always end up being true, and then you're just disappointed that what you thought was fact ended up being a lie. They also said there was a Galarian form for Girafarig. Instead, it turns out that Girafarig wasn't even in the game. I mean, maybe it's gonna be in the DLC, which, by the way, releases in a week from now. Hype. But I can't remember if they said that it was just a Galarian form for Girafarig, or if it was going to be an actual Galarian evolution for regional evolution for Girafarig. I mean, I don't really like Girafarig all that much. I mean, it's a pretty forgettable Pokemon, to be honest. It could have had the potential to be a great Pokemon. Instead, it just, you know, one of those forgettable Gen 2 Pokemon that you never even hear anybody talk about, other than me just now. I think this 3-minute conversation is the most I've ever talked to anyone about Girafarig. Which kind of sucks because it has a palindrome for a name. You know, because if you say Girafarig backwards, or if you spell Girafarig backwards, it still spells Girafarig. And that's part of this Pokemon's gimmick. That's why it's got 2 faces, one at the front, one at the back. And that's why it was originally the original concept for this thing was to literally have 2 identical halves, but just one of them would be yellow and one of them would be black. And it kind of sucks to me that we never actually got a proper giraffe Pokemon. Because giraffes are such a cool Pokemon, and Girafarig just, I'm sorry, it's not a good representation of a giraffe Pokemon. It's just not. It's actually more like an okapi that looks like a giraffe. Because giraffes have really tall necks, and Girafarig is just not. It's kind of like a horse okapi with the face of a giraffe that has giraffe in the name for some reason. So if there was ever planned to be... Oh, geez. There's a Bulbasaur over there. Hold on. Bulbasaurs are pretty rare, like most starters. But if there was ever planned to be any sort of attention given to Girafarig, maybe a new form, a Mega, or maybe even a regional evolution or a Gigantamax form, whatever, I hope they really lean into the whole tall-necked giraffe-ness part of that animal. Like I said, giraffes are really cool Pokemon. I mean, giraffes are a really cool animal. Not my favorite by any stretch, but they're still really cool looking animals, and it kind of sucks to me that we don't really have a good giraffe Pokemon. I mean, for the longest time, we also said the same thing about elephants, that it kind of sucks that we don't really have a good, in my opinion at least, a good elephant Pokemon. And there are a couple of reasons why I say that, because first of all, I don't really like Donphan too much. I don't think it's a well-designed Pokemon. And maybe part of it is because I never used one, so maybe that's why I feel this way about this Pokemon. But hold on. Cool. Screw you guys. So yeah, I don't really like Donphan too much. I don't know what it is about it. I think it's fate. It's his face. It just looks derpy to me, and it doesn't really feel much like an elephant, even though it technically kind of looks like one. I don't know. It's not what I would have wanted an elephant Pokemon to look like. It kind of sucks because I love Phanpy. Phanpy is awesome. It's adorable, and I love it. I love Phanpy, and that's a very good young elephant Pokemon. But when it evolves, it becomes, you know, kind of ugly. And I loved Ash's Phanpy in the anime. I never really, from the second that Donphan was first introduced in the first Pokemon movie, I never thought it was a Pokemon that was a good fit for Ash. Much like I didn't think Gligar was a good fit for Ash at first. But then obviously I changed my tune once it evolved into Gliscor, but that's a separate story altogether, which I've mentioned on this here series in the past. But I never thought that Donphan was a Pokemon that fit Ash's personality. And even when it first hatched as a Phanpy, I didn't think it was a good matchup, those two. Obviously, Phanpy grew on me, and I really started to warm up to the idea of Ash having a Phanpy, but when it evolved into Donphan, and it was such a cop-out episode to begin with. Oh no, Phanpy isn't strong enough to defeat this Team Rocket machine. He clearly needs to evolve. If only if he had the option to evolve. Why isn't he evolving? Well, look, he's evolving. Yeah, it was a dumb episode. Well, yeah, I've just destroyed the lives and dreams of anyone who likes Girafarig or Donphan. Where I do say that these two Pokemon are different is that, or rather, the animals that they're based on, is that at least we got, in my opinion, really great elephant Pokemon in Donphan and Comparaja recently in Sword and Shield. Even though they're technically not elephants, they kind of are. Spooky me. So, anyway, at least the elephant got to be redeemed, in my opinion. So yeah, that's my opinions on Pokemon, specifically giraffe and elephant Pokemon. And I think that's about it for the recording. That was a very long one, but it was a fun one. I definitely enjoyed it. Thank you guys for watching, if you have, obviously, and see you next some other time. Goodbye. Hello again, everybody! I really hope you enjoyed this video, because I really enjoyed making it. So, if you like what you've seen here, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe for more awesome content like this. So, until next time, guys, I'll see you guys next time.